Hello everybody, Jimmy's Promo here, and in this video I'm going to show you guys how you'd be able to use Samsung Smart Switch to move from your old Android or iOS device into your brand new Samsung Galaxy device.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
So the first thing that you'll actually have to do is, let's say that in this video right here I'm going to go from Android to Android, which means Android to Samsung. The first thing you do is head over into the Samsung Play Store, and you have to download the app referred to as Samsung Smart Switch. So let's go on over to Smart Switch. I'm going to install this application and then show you guys the very next steps. This application is free, and this is actually on the Play Store as well as the Samsung Galaxy App Store. And just so you guys know, I really don't have too many photos that's in there. I don't have many songs. Actually, I have 2 tracks, and that's it on this device, and so on and so forth. And what you're going to also notice is that this will actually even move over my wallpapers. It'll move over my alarms and everything else. Let's go to Samsung Smart Switch, and then now you just have to go in there and agree. So my old device is an Android device. So you select what is your old device, and then you hit on Start. And then right here, this is where it'll actually show you that this is the sending device, and this one right here is actually the receiving device. So I'm going to hit on Next, and then Connect. Once they have spoken to each other, this is actually showing exactly how much is moving on over. Now, what you're able to do is go to the contacts section right here. And if you don't want to have any of these moved over because maybe you already put your Gmail in on this device over here and you have everything you need, or you can actually just do device. So I'll actually do device, which will be one item. So that means I would have actually missed one of my contacts. Then you have S Planner, so it'll move over all your calendar stuff. Your S Notes, here's the call log, the alarm, Wi-Fi's. Applications I don't technically have to do, only because I have it over here in my Gmail. Lock screen and wallpaper will move over. I'd be able to move over all of my text messages, and then inside of settings, if you wanted to, you can actually only do for maybe the last 30 days, because maybe you don't want to have all 1,400 of them, you just want to use the 1,000, or you'd be able to customize it, and then you can change from when you would like to have all your text messages. But for this demo, I actually don't really need any of my text messages, just to actually even make this video go quicker. But this one right here does take a little bit, probably the most time to take, because it does have to transfer everything over and put it into each thread chronologically. And then it'll do your images, music, which this will be 510 items, and then you also have videos, voice messages, and documents. Just for the sake of this video, I'm not going to do the music. 5.37 gigs will probably take maybe about 15 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. So it's really not that bad, but this is the perfect app to move every single thing over. So all you got to have is just a little bit of time, have 30, 40 minutes to transfer a ton of stuff over. So I estimated originally about 10 gigs of moving over. Right now it's only 2. And let's see how long this will take. And you just hit on that and you hit on receive, and now it is waiting. So it'll actually prepare first, and then it'll send it on over. As this is moving over, I'll do a little bit of an explanation. So when you actually go from Android to Samsung, how this is working is it is using Wi-Fi Direct. So that icon right there where it shows Wi-Fi with the little arrows, what happened was one of these devices created the Wi-Fi signal to connect to. So please don't get confused that you have to have a Wi-Fi near you, or you have to have your phone activated, nothing like that. If you wanted to do this, all you would actually have to do is just straight up have these 2 phones. You can even do it in the middle of the desert and do Wi-Fi Direct. And Wi-Fi Direct is basically Bluetooth on steroids. So this is how, if you go into the Wi-Fi settings, turn on Wi-Fi Direct, and then you can send large files from one person to the next, and you can do it for an entire football field length. So you can have you and your buddy in the end zones of a football field, and then you'll be able to actually send a movie file, an album, or anything like that. So everything has finished. It actually only took about 4 minutes to actually transfer everything from the Note 4 to the Note 5. Or I'm sorry, from the Note 4 over onto the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge Plus. And so I was able to get out of that one over there. And on this side over here, all it's doing is it's actually just saving everything to the device. everything has completed. It took about a minute, minute and a half for everything to actually save to the device after everything was transferred. So I'm going to hit done. And so this is where you'll be able to check out, it says that the transfer is complete. You can download S-Note app and then some other of the apps that I had on my other device as well. And check it out. As you can tell, the wallpaper has actually transferred over. And the lock screen that I had on the Note 4 was of that photo. And it also moved over as well too. So I'll actually unlock this phone over here. And then the fun thing to do is actually look at even the alarms, because it transfers the alarms, the calendar, the everything. So let's go over into where the clock is and go to alarm. There's the alarms that has transferred from my Note 4. I also have all the images, I have all the music, I have everything else that I transferred on over as well. So that is how you use the Samsung Galaxy, the smart switch, when you go from an Android to your Samsung. Hope this helped you guys out. Make sure you guys hit on like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later.